Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. NPR reports that the Supreme Court has temporarily reinstated nationwide access to the abortion pill Mifepristone, pausing an appeals court ruling that would have restricted its prescription to in-person visits. This decision is significant as medication abortion accounts for 60% of abortions in the U.S. Meanwhile, Indiana and Ohio held their primaries. In Indiana, the elections are a test of former President Trump's influence as he seeks to remove incumbent Republican state senators who opposed a redistricting plan. The U.S. military also announced an operation to reopen the Strait of Hormuz, engaging with Iranian boats after Iran reportedly attacked the UAE, threatening a fragile ceasefire. The article also covers a tool for longevity planning, highlights from the 2026 Met Gala, and recent Pulitzer Prize winners. Global News reports a suspected Hantavirus outbreak aboard the MV Hantavirus cruise ship in the Atlantic Ocean, which has led to 3 deaths and 3 other people requiring urgent medical attention. One case of Hantavirus has been laboratory confirmed, with 5 additional suspected cases. Among the deceased are a Dutch couple, aged 70 and 69, who fell ill during the voyage from Argentina to Cape Verde. The woman died in a Johannesburg hospital after being evacuated to South Africa. A German passenger also died, though their cause of death is not yet established. 2 British and Dutch crew members are also severely ill with acute respiratory symptoms, awaiting medical evacuation. The World Health Organization, Verde, is actively coordinating a multi-country response, emphasizing strict precautionary measures like isolation and hygiene protocols on board. Hantavirus is primarily spread by contact with rodent bodily fluids, though human-to-human transmission is rare. There is no specific cure, but early medical care improves survival chances. NBC News reports that a cruise ship, the Hantavirus, has been refused permission to dock in Cape Verde due to a suspected deadly hantavirus outbreak. 3 passengers are believed to have died and 4 others have fallen ill, with 1 British national in critical condition in a Johannesburg intensive care unit. 2 crew members, 1 British and 1 Dutch, are also experiencing mild symptoms on board. The World Health Organization confirmed hantavirus in 2 patients, but emphasized that the risk to the general public is low, as the disease is rare in humans and not easily transmitted. The Hantavirus, carrying 147 people, 88 passengers, and 59 crew, departed Argentina for the Canary Islands 3 weeks ago. Passengers from 23 different countries, including 17 Americans, are currently isolated and under medical monitoring. Health officials are working to determine the source of infection, which is typically linked to rodents, and are conducting contact tracing. The WHO is assisting with medical evacuations, with an air ambulance being prepared. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth announced that the U.S. operation guiding vessels through the Strait of Hormuz is a temporary solution, emphasizing that Iran cannot block international waterways. Despite Iranian vessels firing on U.S. ships and the U.S. sinking several small Iranian boats, Hegseth clarified that the ceasefire is not over. Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff Gen. Dan Kane noted that Iran had attacked the U.S. more than 10 times since the April 8 ceasefire, but these incidents fell below the threshold of restarting major combat operations. The mission, known as Project Freedom, involves 15,000 American service members, including destroyers and aircraft synchronized by the 82nd Airborne Division. Iran's foreign minister stated there is no military solution and warned against being dragged back into quagmire. This information comes from CBS News. Al Jazeera reports that Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP, achieved a significant victory in the state elections, notably winning West Bengal for the first time in its 46-year history. The BJP also retained Assam and is part of the ruling coalition in Puducherry. However, this expansion of power sparks serious questions about the future of India's democracy. Critics point to the BJP's campaign, which included anti-Muslim rhetoric and allegations by opposition parties and electoral watchdogs of widespread voter deletions in West Bengal, disproportionately affecting Muslims. There are fears that West Bengal might see a replication of Assam's model, where the BJP government has been accused of demonizing and cracking down on Muslim residents. With the BJP now governing or part of coalitions in 21 of India's 28 states, representing nearly 80% of the population, concerns are mounting over whether India is moving towards one-party dominance and if elections will remain free and fair. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.